Hello, hello, hello! You're tuning to the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic, the Ravens have been elite. Look. Guys, look. There are two ways a lot of times that people describe teams. Championships, playoff, success, and stuff like that. And another way they describe them is how often those teams have been blown out and how many teams have they blown out. You understand where I'm coming from? And the Baltimore Ravens have been, when it comes to that, one of the most elite teams, if the most elite team in the entire NFL. Don't believe me? Wondering what's going on? I got you. Don't worry. I want you to check this out. Right here, you're going to get to see blowout wins since 2020. That is wins by 3 possessions, 17 points or more. The Bills lead everybody with 28. San Francisco with 24. Tampa Bay with 22. Dallas with 21. And the Baltimore Ravens with 18. Meaning they're top 5. Top 5 in that category of blowing teams out. Now, some of y'all might be like, well, because usually Baltimore always has an incredibly difficult schedule. Oh, Baltimore, since Lamar Jackson's been a quarterback, has had some of the hardest schedules, if not the hardest schedules, in the entire league. So those blowouts mean something. But there's another thing that happened also. And this shows how many blowout losses these teams have had. And the crazy thing is, as you see, the Jets lead everybody with 23. Panthers is second with 21. New York is third with 20. If you look at number 32, the team with the least amount of times of being blown out, right? Since 2020, it's been the Baltimore Ravens. The Bills are third least, and they double with the Baltimore Ravens numbers. But here's the thing when I look at these, because I'm gonna pivot to this. See when we see pneumatics like this, and you start seeing numbers aligning towards the Baltimore Ravens. This is why the fan base becomes so frustrated. Because when you watch the Baltimore Ravens, and this is being real, you never look at that team and say, oh my God, the other team just beat them because they're better. No. When the Baltimore Ravens lose 99% of the time, it's like you guys gave that game away. Self-inflicted wounds, drops, fumbles, interceptions, all those things is what goes on when it goes on that stuff. And fans get so frustrated at it, so mindful of it, that it eschews these numbers. Because here's the gist of everything. When you're winning the way that the Baltimore Ravens are winning, you expect them to continue to win that way. You expect them to continue to put on those type of performances. You expect for them to show up just like you do against the best teams, against the small teams. You expect for those best shows to then be taken into the playoffs, or luckily even further, hopefully to a Super Bowl. The problem with the Ravens, they have not done that. That's been the Achilles heel. This is why we hang our, the hat on blaming so much on coaching. Because the Ravens, even though we'll complain about what we need, about the O-line, about the receivers, about the lack of interceptions, the Ravens win a lot of games. And they win a lot of games because you have Lamar Jackson at quarterback. And now you have Derrick Henry at running back. So you're going to put up a lot of points. You're going to win a lot of games. Heck, the Ravens were winning a lot of games. They're one of the best offenses in the Lamar era in NFL history without Derrick Henry. With Derrick Henry, they became literally one of the most efficient teams we've ever seen historically. That's what I'm trying to get to. That's where I'm pushing to. Because, see, guys, that's where the crux lies. The coaching staff, Harbaugh, and them are not doing the best job on getting the most out of this team. I don't even know how you even argue it at this point. The team is never ready when they have to be ready. They're lackadaisical at times against teams that they're supposed to blow out. But when it's a team that it's like, oh, yeah, they're talking, media's talking crap. They're saying we're supposed to lose. They're saying we're not supposed to be here. All of a sudden, this team grows wings, drinks Red Bull, taps into their Kryptonian heritage, finds out they're related to Omni-Man, and proceeds to blow out those better teams. And then a very next week later, they'll underperform against the Panthers, the Raiders, the Browns. Like, these are crazy, right? Knowing that every game we put up a fight. I know what games those are too. I believe all those blowouts happened 2020, I believe. One was 2020, one was 2021. I believe both were the Bengals, if I'm not mistaken. One of them, Lamar, wasn't in the game. The other one, none of our secondary or defensive players was in the game. So I believe that's where the two blowouts came from, both against Cincinnati. But overall, the Ravens play well against Cincinnati. We beat them consistently. Look, guys, I'm not even being a hater. They got to do better. If we want to take that next step into growing, into performing in the playoffs, it has to start from practice. The coaching has to be on point from practice throughout the week, throughout studies, to all the way to game day, throughout the plane ride. Because you see, this does nothing but frustrate Raven fans. Because we're like, yeah, we know we don't get blown out like that. We've known we've blown out a lot of teams. We've blown some of the best teams in the last 3 years, 4 years. We've blown them all out. Rams, Detroit, 49ers. Like, we've put Miami, Bills. Like, we've blown out a lot of the best teams in the league. It's so frustrating knowing that you have, once again, a generational quarterback and running back, and we're just wasting it. Seeing this stuff it frustrates me. Because once again, that means we're in every game. But like I said, timeouts, clock management, drops, those have plagued us. It's nasty work, bro. Nasty work. Heck, look how many drops were in the Buffalo game. The game right before we went to the playoffs, they had a whole bunch of drops. And the Steeler game the same year, we had a whole bunch of drops. So it's like, what are y'all doing? The Ravens just don't get ready, man. They just believe, hey, we're so good, we could switch it on at any time. That's a bad way to be. And I think that's one of the main problems. But that goes back to ego, like I called out a couple days ago. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that hurts more when you see those things, or are you proud of it and thinking, hey, that's just another notch on our belt, on our walls? You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please, all right? And guys, remember to chime in and check out the Wunderkind Morning Show. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let's get those subscribers up, all right? But as always, that's the episode of the Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. And now we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about, we're doing what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You know I love the comments. And if you've not done so already, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you would like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash is located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is $, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Metro, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.